My older daughter threw a party at my house and got her little sister SA'd. I'm starting to strongly dislike my daughter. To start off everything, I'm a widow and have 3 children, but in this post, I'll be focused on my 2 youngest daughters, Leah 14F and Maya 18F. For little background, Leah was SA'd by 4 men back in December. How this incident occurred was that Maya threw a party while I was working the night shift, and 4 of the boys that were attending this party SA'd Leah. It's been devastating to say the least. Leah has lost all of her spark and quit cheer. Plus, on top of that, she opted out of her freshman year by just continuing to do courses online. She doesn't sleep in her room anymore but with me and just wears my last husband's hoodies all day, and I feel so helpless as a mother because I don't know how I can help her. Throughout the investigation, a lot of things came out regarding Maya's part in this. She did not set up her little sister. However, I feel like she severely neglected her, and all of this could have been avoided if she just followed my rules. I never approved of the party. I left her in charge of watching Leah, and before you guys say, well, you're her mother, it is not her job to watch your kid. But the thing is, it was her job. I pay her really well to look after her sister while I work nights. It's been an agreement we had for years. Leah is not special needs in any way. The only thing I asked of Maya is that she makes sure her sister does her homework and gets to bed at a reasonable time. The men that SA'd Leah, Maya invited herself as she knew them personally and knew they had affiliates to gangs and did not care. Instead of what I found out in this investigation, she tried to put Leah with one of these boys and Leah was not interested. This boy was Leah all night, trying to get her to kiss him. Then Leah had enough and went to her room. And the moment Maya left the house to go to McDonald's, that same boy and his friends went up to my daughter's room and SA'd her. The worst part about this to me is that people that were at the party heard her yelling and did not do anything, but just assumed a couple was arguing upstairs. We didn't know what happened until the next morning when the party was over. Having her do a rope kit was traumatizing for her and probably the worst moment as a parent for me. Then a couple weeks later, she tested positive for a curable STD. My baby has been so broken ever since. Even though they did get those boys and all 4 pleaded guilty because they had evidence on their phone, but it's still so extremely hard for Leah right now. Maya, on the other hand, has been remorseful, and Leah has no animosity towards her and doesn't blame her, still loves her sister. But I don't know why I'm so angry at Maya, and I've been really trying to forgive her, but I can't as of now. I can't even look at her without not wanting to lash out. Her prom is next weekend and I honestly couldn't care less. She tries to have conversations with me, but it's hard for me to show any interest in them. I don't hate my daughter, I still love her, but I just have a strong dislike for her right now. I've been reading self-help books trying to learn how to address this properly. I feel like I can't open up to anyone about this in life. I guess this may be a cry for help as a mother.
Here are the top comments, plus Opie's reply.
I'm 19 and have a 16-year-old sister. I could never have invited such men into our home, let alone leave them with her. She knew better and you have every right to be upset at her. I'm sorry this happened to Leah and that your family experienced this. Please seek therapy and take care of yourself as well.
OP replied,
Thank you for this. I thought I was being too hard on her for having these thoughts. And I'm glad I'm getting this perspective from someone close her age because it's been so long ago when I was 18 years old and I forgot how my mind worked then.
Did you get her to a hospital and file charges? Sounds like you did if they pleaded guilty. Honestly, the anger you feel to your older daughter is justified. Is Leah in therapy now?
OP replied,
We took the necessary steps and the case is already closed and shut. They already pleaded guilty. We're just waiting for sentencing in June.
Wait, she threw a party while babysitting and left? Please tell me you actually enforced some serious punishment there. I'm confused. You say Maya didn't set her up, yet Maya had been trying to get Leah to interact with this boy. And then she left the house. She's an adult. That's honestly valid grounds for getting kicked out. No wonder she's skipping therapy. There's no consequences to her actions. Act a little remorseful and everything is hunky-dory. Still gets prom, still gets all her privileges, little sis gets all the trauma. Has she ever had actual accountability in life?
I'm so sorry this happened. First I'd ask Leah if she wants a different bedroom, even if that means switching rooms with Maya. I can't imagine she'd ever want to go back to her old room.